Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Gemini, November 10, 2022. While it's best to avoid hasty actions, it's a powerful time for self-discovery. Life seems to accelerate and something needs to change, but it's best to make considered adjustments rather than merely react to frustrating circumstances. Aim to know your own heart before acting upon it. Both professional and personal demands are strong upon you now, but it can be challenging to make headway in either direction until you strike up a balance or compromise. A lunar eclipse and its surrounding aspects shake up the status quo and challenge you to find a better balance between independence and togetherness, as well as work and home life. Finding that often elusive balance between security and excitement or professional and personal life can be challenging, but events occurring now can motivate you to come close. Feelings you've kept at bay or haven't yet acknowledged are impossible to ignore now. If you've been overextending yourself, you'll now find ways to get more downtime. It's a time to honor your need for a safe, comfortable, and supportive base. Watch for rebellious reactions that don't serve you well. Focus, instead, on making improvements. Painful drama is written in the dark clouds above you today. This is because the mighty sun will clash with your planetary ruler, Uranus, now wreaking havoc in your solar fourth house of home, family, and domesticity. A major conflict could be right around the corner if things have been boiling beneath the waves. Shocking and terrible news about your residence or a family member could emerge out of nowhere, something that sends you spinning in a panic. The best way to navigate this energy is to try to calm your lover down as you both find a logical solution. What do you like about your work-life balance and workspace? Honor your unexpected need for stability during this full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus. The last 6 months may have created a different sort of structure or routine for your work-life balance than you may have expected. Your work environment might be incredibly different, especially if you have revamped how it looks or changed it altogether. Although this eclipse can bring forth surprises of all kinds, you might enjoy the security that could come from it as well. At the same time that Venus, the planet of money, moves into her final 7 days in your career sector, she is also just a day away from a friendly aspect to Neptune in your income sector. A friendly aspect to Jupiter before she leaves next week will make all the difference to her mission to fuel your professional confidence, attract opportunities, and steer things in a lucrative direction. Under the aspect of the day, it would be advisable to watch out for miscommunication. You may want to pay special attention while making plans or setting up virtual meetings for work. Operate under that assumption that if something can go wrong, it probably will. This is an opportunity to pay extra special attention to what you really need to communicate to others. When in doubt, call and confirm. Also, watch your step. The likelihood of tripping is increased. The vibration of this day is of worldly success and material gains. While this may not resonate as particularly important for you on a personal level, the projects you undertake need to have this area considered, especially if they involve others. The greatest endeavors are those that bring prosperity of one form or another to many. Consider what you're doing and whether or not you're fulfilling this end of things. If you aren't, rework your plans to include an element of prosperity and abundance. 22. You'll be glad you did. While there might still be some professional pressure or work and life balance tension after yesterday's eclipsing full moon, it is not only waning but is being kept in place by a clash between the moon and Venus. This comes just as Venus moves into her final 7 days in your career sector, but also as the moon is gaining a lot of support for home and family matters. With neither side wanting to concede but together making it easier to listen to your heart and gut, there is a good chance of cracking the work and life balance code. While there may still be some work and life balance tension as the impact from yesterday's eclipsing full moon starts to wane, it is Venus, the planet of love, who is keeping the pressure up today, and the timing couldn't be better. With the moon joining Mars in your romantic sector tomorrow for the first time since his retrograde turn, having the right work and life balance couldn't be more important. Our eyes in the sky. Lunar eclipses mark endings and major energetic releases. Keep in mind that an ending can also mark a beginning depending on how you look at it. Sudden changes could occur that shape and shake up our lives. It's advisable to go with the flow and see what the eclipse reveals to us. Then we can make decisions as to how we want to move forward. The rock and roll energy of this cosmic phenomenon brings transformation and growth, but only if we're ready to experience it. Today you may meet that special person while at your local gym, if possible, or playing an individual sport like golf or tennis. Whatever you do, don't stay inside watching television. Use the energy of the day as an ideal opportunity to show off, to break through a few barriers, and to impress someone with your skill, openness, and great sense of humor. This is a wonderful day for arranging a small get-together with close friends, if possible, and also for daring to invite someone special whom you have been quietly flirting with for some time. Openness, warmth, and heart-to-heart sharing are all in store. Tell this person how you feel about them and watch as the barriers between you come tumbling down, and love takes their place. Karmic Saturn, revolutionary Uranus, elusive Neptune and evocative Pluto are all galvanizing the moon, so emotions could be intense. The moon is in alignment with the north node of destiny, so we must let go of the past and start anew to perfect the cycle of life and evolution. The caution is that unexpected events might occur, so try to watch out for the unforeseen. Brace yourself. It is time to take a break from your usual punishing schedule, and to then decide on what you would like to do for an evening of fun and entertainment. Break all of your usual rules and move beyond the boundaries that keep you tied to a limited social circle. There is a whole exciting world out there to explore. In the pre-dawn hours, the Taurus lunar eclipse catalyzes events that facilitate our individual and collective evolution. The tension is palpable. The sun and moon's tug of war with each other and the lunar nodes triggers dramatic events and prompts sweeping change. This transit's dynamism is enhanced by the moon's conjunction with cosmic instigator Uranus. Sudden endings and beginnings are par for the course. Destiny will force our hand in unpredictable ways, causing us to feel powerless over our current circumstances. Power and powerlessness are precisely the themes we are intended to grapple with at this time. Often, when we let go and stop trying to control our fate, things have a way of working themselves out on their own. We don't need to continue to do things the hard way, to prove our strength and resilience. The moon's opposition to Venus and Mercury suggests that there are certain relationships and certain ways that we communicate that we must absolve ourselves of now. Instead, we must trust that by allowing our lives to be simpler, we will achieve a happier and healthier lifestyle. Still unwilling to let go? An additional square between the Moon and Saturn places us in a holding pattern, so we recognize the damage we do when we allow toxic beliefs and behaviors to go unchecked. After sunup, the Scorpio Sun and Mercury align in their superior conjunction, sparking insights relative to our passions. Following the lunar eclipse, the hits just keep coming. Surprise bombshells are dropped within conversations. We receive critical, yet unsettling, information. We achieve clarity now, but the news we get is not what we were expecting to hear. Aim to stay open and receptive without fighting to suppress the truth.